Hello, this is Liberal, and this is the Farm Games and Quizzes Podcast, episode 3.
With him today, as always, is me, the Ringlord.
And I would say that we have Dog Jelly, but he's early skiing, so we don't have him.
Yeah, his dad came earlier to pick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to talk about, as per usual, is the Mafia situation. Off topic, PG TV. Liberal, you're showing me it's going very well.
Yeah, it's going pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah,
To
because
be fair.
Liberal said that he had a bad feeling about it, and I think we all did, but after the whole Nick fiasco, but it seems to have finally got back on its feet, so well done PG TV, you are an admirable host, and we thank you greatly. So now let's stop talking about Mafia for a bit, and go on to the threads of Farm Games and Quizzes.
But we like.
The threads we like. As
Yeah,
in games we like. Yeah, that one. So,
how is Ushina going, Ringlord?
it's just finished its first chapter. That's about it. I think it's gonna finish. Pause for a little bit between the first chapter and the second chapter over Christmas. So don't expect anything to happen soon. But I'll notify everyone, and if I can get on over Christmas, I'll do something about that.
And several games have started, such as the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon by Cheese Monster and Never by Dread Raven.
Yeah, they seem to be doing alright. Dread Raven is kind of like breaking the fourth wall of Farm Games and Quizzes a little bit.
Yeah, in a way, but we're playing as our own character, like as ourselves.
Yeah, seriously, what's even with that?
I know, I don't like my character.
Okay, I mean, if we wanted to play as ourselves, we wouldn't come on a forum to do it. We'd just go to the pub and get pissed.
Yeah, and the thing is, with forum games, people, they always play as themselves anyway, like thinly disguised as...
So yeah, projections of themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't started playing it yet. I hope to preempt the start of a game by posting a bit of spam, and Rafi was like, oh, should I give this game a nope? And then suddenly, Dread Raven started hosting the game.
Yeah, because everyone was going to it. Dread Raven, are we going to start? Dread Raven, are we going to start? Dread Raven, are we going to start? It was like...
And he was like, no, wait, we need to wait for someone. And it turns out that it was just Kryle, who's a regular member of Forum Games anyway. Which kind of confused me.
Yeah, it's rather strange. But at least he's making a game. And he has made another game, which gives meaning to the title of Forum Games and Quizzes!
Quizzes!
Yeah.
Which is the general O&M quiz about forum members, apparently.
I don't want any input into this at all.
Well, I haven't played it. I thought you would have played it.
I looked at the general O&M quiz and it's about O&M, and I just think it's a stupid idea. That
it's about O&M members.
Yeah, only people who've gone to O&M or don't have a life will get it. No, I'm not saying that you don't have a life if you started playing it, but just...
But yeah, since you listen to this podcast... Move on to the next topic.
Yeah, let's talk about crisps and fab bombs.
Sensible quiz. Yeah, and one of the rules is you can't Google the results.
Oh no!
Because, we're going to be able to regulate this, aren't we? I'm not going to be able to Google those results. Oh no.
No, right, because I heard, truly, that if you play this game and then you go on Google and you start Googling the questions, then a monster hound will come out of your computer and start choking you and stuff. Standard.
Yeah, but this happened. Yeah, it's silly.
I'm sorry, but quizzes or forum games and quizzes just don't work. It should have been forum games.
I mean, it is forum games and quizzes, as in quizzes, lol.
But hark the Herald Angels sing, people are going to start calling us elitists now for saying that, aren't they? It's like, those guys on the forum games and quizzes podcast are so elitist and stuff. But anyway, let's move on to the next. You ready? Have we talked about Pokemon yet?
Yes, we have. We just talked about
Have we talked about Super Busters A Go-Go by King Slazo, the mod?
No, we haven't. Your nose is really big. Let's talk about that now. Super Busters A Go-Go is a game about characters that we make. Basically, it's a...
You just blew my mind, I'm sorry.
I just blew your mind.
You did.
Okay, I wasn't really exaggerating there. To be honest, you post the character name and you post your what you are basically, and he makes a story based on that, and he sets you a mission and you complete the mission based on your character. It's a the sign-up form is pretty limited, but
It's
I
quite
think
creative.
it's made to be in a way that it's really accessible to people who don't really play RPGs.
Yeah, it's a really good game on King Slazo's part, and hats off to him. He is trying to do a lot to improve the system.
It is.
But
It
on the
kind of
first
reminds me
podcast-
of Plan X in a way. In that sense, but it's kind of like.
It's nothing like Plan X, and we are not talking about this now. We'll mention Plan X in a future podcast,
Fair
maybe.
enough. Okay.
The world is not ready for us to talk about Plan X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
On in the first podcast, we said, didn't we, about mods should make games.
You said that, and then I moved on quickly.
You thought it was a bad idea.
No, because I thought I didn't want to do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then a mod makes a game after I said that a mod should make a game.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Coincidence?
Yeah, 2 weeks after.
Meh.
Coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks, not 1 week. Anyway, that's pretty much sums up all the threads.
Pretty much coincidence.
Oh, we're going to tell you about a project that we might be doing.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that Dirt Dude isn't doing anything with Brazil
I know.
4,500,
It's disgraceful.
me and Liberal might take it over.
We might, and
Oh.
Dog Jelly might. No, you won't.
No, Dark Jelly's not involved. We can talk about him because he's in Italy skiing, can't
He's
we?
in Italy going, we skis, we.
I like the snow!
Skis.
The snow feels really good on my tummy!
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing.
So we're planning to do it under like 2 factions. You either join Liberal or you join me. So hopefully that'll do really well.
Join with me.
Yeah. Silence. Round 3.
Silence round 4, you mean?
Silence. Round
Round
4. I've got to say, Rafi has just put so much work into this. It's astounding, isn't it? I mean, it's not like it's a spam thread or anything.
It's like I just have to walk away shaking my head when I see that thread because I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, why is this here? How has she got away with it?
how can I match up with this?
Yeah. How has she got away with being so amazing in this thread?
I know. It's just wow. I'm just so glad we made it a memorable week first.
Yeah, she
Good call for
really
us.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Really deserved it.
Really.
So that pretty much wraps up all the yeah. I'm gonna edit that out. That pretty much wraps up all the threads. And we would like to mention a few comments that people have written. First off is the 8 persons comment that you can find in the forum game thread.
In the forum game qued.
Yeah, the forum game.
Yeah, basically he's saying, thanks everyone for restarting forum games again, especially the Ringlord and Liberal.
Yeah, he specifically mentions.
Yeah, and then he says something like, I love you guys.
He does, because he loves us. He loves us so
I love
much.
And
But I think it was nice that he's recognised that Foreign Games and Quizzes has kind of lifted itself up because
yeah.
of like.
I'm glad he gave thanks as well.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Second, this is kind of on a personal level actually. Rafi did a comment on me and commented on the above poster. And it mentions the podcast, so we're going to mention it here. But she says that she thinks that I hate her, and maybe the Liberal hates her because of what we say in the podcast.
The Liberal.
The Liberal. Seriously, if you don't have the in front of your username, you're a bit of an idiot. And that's like 99% of all the members of Foreign Games and Quizzes. Yeah, because
All of them, man.
I'm the Ringlord.
The Liberal,
Yeah, but she says that she thinks she hates us, and that's kind of made me really sad. Since we made Rafi member of the week because oh, you play violin for me. You play violin. Anyway, Rafi, I'd just like to say that I'm sorry if that makes out that we
Sorry,
hate
but
you.
we point out that you speak bull weep all the time. Yeah.
It's not true. We don't really think that. I don't really think that
Even
anyway.
though Ben said that. But
Yeah. So I'm going to hold my hand up and say I'm sorry. You're a really cool gal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
Put
know.
my hand on my hands to say that.
Yeah, you do that then. So as always, we're going to respond to all the beautiful comments you've left us in the
Mr.
podcast.
Mr. Catty Kit Kat.
So
Something.
you're going to say the first one, which is by Pokemaniac.
Yeah, basically he looked up some stuff. He said we said some inaccurate things, such as K2. I said something about K2 that I basically said that K2 was considered because he was related to Nick. He's not related to Nick. We're not related in any way, but apparently K2 knew about the Nick plot. The Nick plot to
this is about Mafia, yeah.
Yeah, to ruin Mafia. But let's ignore that and just highlight the bit where he says, "I enjoyed that podcast."
Yeah, I think that's a really good part.
It was.
Dread Raven, who's an alcoholic. Just want to point that out, actually, that Dread Raven is an alcoholic.
He does say, "I love you and I like beer. I love your podcast and I like beer."
He does. And
now on to complaints. I like beer. I disagree with
the assessment of Cheese Monster. Okay.
I think this is the bit where I said we should ignore him because it kind of makes me look
good
bad.
Point. So on to King Slazo, who's quite a nice chap.
Yeah.
And he says,
"Yeah, alright. Although you swear 13 he's improving, yo. You got a few, yo. And yes, yo. Nick is still banned, yo. He will return just after Christmas, yo."
Yeah. As the editor of this, I'm pretty sorry about the swearing.
And Rafi says, "Yo."
Says, "Hey, I do not talk bull boing or argue for the sake of it. I've already apologised to her. I know you don't. You're an intellectual person, and I'm pretty sorry about that. Chaos Control is interested in Dark Jelly. Wants us to know if we can restrain him. We didn't restrain him. We just sent him off to Italy to go skiing. We'll do a bit of like impressionism of Dark Jelly if you want. Oh yes, I like skiing down the mountain. It's very nice. Oh no, there's a polar bear! Oh, don't eat me, polar bear! Oh no, stay away from me, polar bear! Oh!
Jelly, there's a recording of him. And Case Control is asking what are those thumping sounds, but it's Dark Jelly.
It is Dark Jelly.
Thumping the Lego against
And it's important to note that he did that. He confirmed that, sorry.
He did confirm that, yeah.
Cribster, who...
That's the title of the podcast.
He liked the title. Oh my god! That's horrible!
Ben with the swearing.
Liberal just burped. I'm gonna edit that out. Well, kind of.
You're gonna move it out.
I'm gonna weep it out. Oh yeah, there's a prize going to the person who knows what the moip is from that I use for cutting out swearing.
Yeah.
A prize. A prize of
What's the prize?
It's a secret prize. A box with nothing in it.
Semen.
Yeah. What was your obsession with semen?
I like seamen. By the way, guys, seamen as in people who work on ships. Okay, just to mention, if you think otherwise, then you have a dirty mind, obviously.
Yeah. You all do have dirty minds.
You all do have, you know.
Mentioning the 8th person again, he was our previous member of the week for everyone with a very, very, very sharp memory. He says, "Bit generous with the O&M F1 mention when I've only actually run 10 out of the 50 seasons. Game started back in old O&M. I joined in April 2008, starting playing the game in March 2009. But even so, cheers guys! Well, we'd like to say, you're awesome.
Awesome.
You're really awesome.
I can just imagine how difficult it is to play O&M F1. Like, you'd sign up to a thread, and then, you know what you do after you sign up to it? You do absolutely nothing.
Really?
And then you keep on winning and stuff, and then it's like, whoa, so difficult this game. Okay, enough of O&M F1 digs.
Oh, can I mention about this whole guest host thing? People have said that while you're inactive, I should host the guest host because you know everyone knows that I'm the superior host, right?
Oh yeah, sure about
yeah. Yeah. We're gonna plan on doing some interviews after Christmas, isn't that right?
Yes.
Definitely some interviews. We've got 1 or 2 people lined up for them.
Well,
already.
they weren't referring to you as the main host, but
I am the main host.
You can go have announced the podcast more than you, but okay.
It doesn't matter if you announce the podcast.
Well, you've been.
It matters how sexy you are.
Well, I'm more sexy than you.
And you've declared that the podcast is Dark Joey's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
So, now that we've responded to comments, talked about threads and issues surrounding your world of forum games and quizzes, I think it's time for...
Member of the week.
Member of the week.
Member of the week.
Member of the week! Yeah, that one, what you just said. And we have actually really sat down and really thought about this.
Yeah.
And
we
it
had a
is...
fight between us.
We had a bit of a fight. I wanted one person, he wanted another. We had a fight, and in the end, we decided on neither of them.
Yeah.
So the member of the week is
Dread Raven.
Dread Raven.
Dread Raven.
Dread Raven.
Otherwise known as Dread Raven.
Yeah. Although we insult him all the time, call him an alcoholic, say that some of his threads are bad. As a member, he's a really good guy.
Also, one person who knows Dread Raven to me said that in real life his hair looks like pubic hair, but I can't confirm that, but it's quite funny.
That's quite a bit of interesting contextual information there, Liberal.
Anyway, yeah, he's a good O&M member.
He's a great O&M member. He's the best O&M member. And more importantly, next year, after the new year, he's going to come down to Liverpool.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to come down to Liverpool and have a drink with us, which is very pleasurable. Yeah. So he's really trying as a member of the Forum Games and Quizzes community to keep Forum Games and Quizzes up. So, well done, Dread Raven. Well done,
Dread Raven. Well done. Well done. So totally worth it.
Yes. Unfortunately, this is our last podcast before the holidays. Our next one will be sometime after the 7th of January.
Yes. If we are doing a next one, we'll only do a next one if you support this one.
Yeah, we want lots and lots of good comments from you guys, telling us how awesome we are and stuff like that. And
make an assessment.
Who knows?
Make an assessment.
Make an assessment. Who knows? If you're nice enough to us, we'll make you member of the week and good stuff will happen. Also, just want to point this out there. We started recording this podcast at about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's now 12. It's now 12 o'clock. Because we made one that was really good.
And I accidentally deleted it.
Yeah, you deleted it.
As in, accidentally isn't on purpose.
Because you're a spiteful.
Yeah.
But we've decided we're going to...
I'm a spiteful weeper.
We're going to release a video of all the outtakes for you to enjoy. I'm not going to censor out the swearing in that one. Because there will be a link to it below rather than a link on the forum. So you'll get to hear all of us swearing and shouting. Anyway, this is
It'll be an edited version of it.
Let us sign out, you fuck!
You have to censor that out now.
Maybe I will. This is it from me, the Ringlord.
Forever. Liberal. Forever.
And we hope you have a very happy Christmas.
No.
And we will see you next time.
I hate you all. We'll see you next time, and I hate you.
Okay, Liberal hates you, but I love you, so...
Dog Jelly hates you too. I hate you!
Dog Jelly's in Italy, skiing, going, yay!
Yeah, I like skiing.
Anyway, this sign out has taken too long already, so we'll see you next time. Have fun. Chin chin!